Hello everybody, it's time for a Temu haul, and I have also a little bit of a try on. I'll go ahead and talk about the first couple of items. These earrings, the little strawberries, these are from Temu. Let me see, 89 cents. I think they're well worth it. Let me take it out so you can see it better. The only thing about it to me is a little bit strange is it doesn't look like it's quite a ripe strawberry. But in the picture, I think it also looked like that, so it's fine. But, you know, if I had my druthers, I'd rather it be completely red. But that's okay. 89 cents. And they're not irritating my ears, so that's good. If I can get it back in. Yeah. I got a pair from there that really irritated me, but this one, I've noticed the ones on the little hook, fish hook, whatever it's called, those are fine. Also got this blouse there. The blouse was only, can't read my writing, y'all, $2.17. I think it was around $4, and then the price went down. So I snagged it while the price went down. It's got these cute little sleeves. Now in the picture, it always looks a little bit more roughly, a little bit cuter than that. And it is this kind of weird silky stuff. So if you don't like the weird silky polyester, you will not like this. But for $2, I thought it was cute. I can throw a skirt on with it and be dressy. Let me just skip out. I've got the Daisy Duke look on, but you know, this is how I normally dress, just t-shirt and jean shorts or jeans or whatever. But I think it's really cute. Their shirts are always boxy like this. You're not gonna get like a, you know, like an hourglass figure with their shirts. So, you know, there is that little problem, but I knew that going in. You can tell by looking at their shirts that they're straight down. So just look at them, look at all the pictures that they provide, and you will see exactly how it looks, okay? So it's not, you know, it's not a nice form-fitting, nice lines, but that is okay. Actually, I don't think this one's quite as bad as some of the other ones I've gotten, because it actually looks like it's sort of clinging to me a little bit. And honestly, if you're a little bit larger person, you may not care if it comes straight down. You know, if you're not like the perfect hourglass, whatever, this may not bother you at all. So I just did want to point it out because I do find their clothes to be a little annoying as far as the, this doesn't bother me. If I'm bumming around in a t-shirt, I want it to be cotton. Let me just put it this way. But just for like going to church, throw this on with the skirt, very cute. Nobody's gonna know I paid $2 for it, that kind of thing. I don't have a problem with it. So that's my first try on. All right, let's get into some of this other. Okay, they had these navy earrings, and these are really good size. And you know, always read the reviews, because people will do pictures and they will show you, you know, if something is completely tiny, which most of the times their stuff is tiny. This one happens to be larger. It's navy. I love navy. It'll look cute with this shirt. And you can kind of see how large that is. And a lot of times people make a picture and show you, you know, according to their hand. So you can see this is much larger. And then if you put this next to your hand, you know, this is tiny. So I like both sizes. So it doesn't bother me at all. But I think that's so cute. I love navy. And these are like a wood. It feels like wood. It's thin. It looks like painted wood to me. Anyway, they're very, very cute. I really like them. So there is that. What did I say those were? 89 cents. I really decided to buy some earrings just because they were so inexpensive. So 89 cents for those. I got a couple of other pairs of earrings. We'll just go ahead and, these are the watermelon ones. I really like these. These are 89 cents. One of these is gonna have to be fixed just a little bit. I'm hoping Spencer can kind of twist it a little bit. He's got some tools. I think it's this one. You see it keeps trying to go to the back. So there's the back of the earring. So what we wanna see is this. So I want to see if he can fix this. I think this little thing, maybe we can twist that in there, or maybe something about this twist. But he's very smart, he'll figure it out. But I'm hoping he can fix it for me so it will sit like this. But they are super cute, the watermelons. Really like those. And again, those were 89 cents. So, they don't want to sit still. Very, very cute. Very lightweight. Even the wood ones that are larger, those are also lightweight. They're all very lightweight. And then the other pair of earrings I got, these are kitty cats, $1.07. $1.07 for these. And these remind me of my cat Sunshine, my orange tabby. If y'all know my cat Sunshine, my little orange tabby. Just reminds me of her. Isn't that darling? So it's not quite orange, but it's orange enough. It's close enough. Melinda, you need these. They look like pumpkin. Okay, so anyway, there's that. So $1.07 for that. Totally doable. So yeah, from now on, I'm only gonna get ones that hang like this, and they don't come with the back on them, but you can buy backs. You can even buy backs through them. You can buy a whole bunch of backs for $1. So if you need a back, if you feel like it's gonna fall out, these I don't even have a back in. So they're staying in. I haven't had, sometimes my hair will push them forward, but if you got shorter hair, that would not be a problem. And these, I wore these to the gym, and I thought, you know, I'm surprised I didn't lose one. But $1, you know, if you lose one, whatever. But yeah, I usually do put backs on with them, but they don't come with backs. Okay, what else? Okay, this is kind of weird, and if you're kind of grossed out easily, I'm sorry. But I have a lot of moles and skin tags, and these reviews were great. So I thought for, what was this, $1 something? Hang on. Nothing's in order. $1.37 skin tag patches. You get 144. These are the 2 different sizes. And I actually put some on. I just put them on. I've had these a few days. I should have already been wearing them. And it kind of lightens it up when you put it on, so it's not quite as noticeable. And I've got one here. I've got one put here. This is a bigger one here, and then one here. And then I have a larger thing on my back. And I put the larger, I thought that larger one's not gonna fit. It actually, it's staying on, and it pretty much covered it. So people are saying that this works. It's hydrocolloid patches. I'm gonna wait to review it till I actually see if something's happening. I think my sister told me that, because we've got like a family thing where we all have a lot of skin tags, and something else, there's some other word, it's not just skin tags, it's some other word. They kind of multiply, and you get a lot of them on your back, I think because your back's not getting the sunshine. Because I asked her, she's like, do you think if I kind of lay out, not for hours, but just kind of lay out in the sun just for a few minutes once a week or something, if that would help? And she said she did think like a tanning bed, like we're not into tanning beds, but she did think that would help. But in the meantime, I thought I would try this. And so it says hypoallergenic, transparent, waterproof, non-drying, and drug-free. And why wouldn't we, you know, that sounds great to me. But anyway, you know, I don't know, but the reviews were really, really fantastic. Now, the problem with reviews is some people are like, well, I haven't used it yet, but I'm giving it a 5. The packaging looks great. Okay, don't review it until you actually know if it's working. So there's a million reviews of people saying stuff like that. But if you dig deep enough, there are reviews of people who actually have tried it and say, I did this, I used this for a certain amount of time, it did work. So we're just gonna see. We're just gonna see. I just put them on today, but we'll see. But I do like that it kind of lightens them just a tad. Let me show it to you. It is just a clear patch, but it does just seem to lighten it up just a little. So it comes like this. And you can see there's several, whoops, this is the one I opened. There's several sheets in there, three sheets. So that's what it looks like. So 2 different sizes. All right. I didn't realize when I took that out, that was the one I had already opened. Okay. Now, I found some other cool stuff. Now, this is one thing I have not tried at all yet, so I cannot rate this at all, but the reviews on this were good, and people posted pictures. So if you had a really bad scratch on your car, it would just lighten it, but some of the scratches were actually disappearing. So, you know, the worse your scratch is, the less it's gonna work, but I would say it was lightening even bad scratches, and people had pictures to prove it. Hopefully I'll remember to make pictures when I do it. But it's car scratch, what does it say, swirl and remover? Car scratch and swirl remover, okay. And it's tiny. This is a tiny, it's 15 milliliters. It's a tiny little, let me just open it, we'll see. It didn't cost much. I think I meant to buy 2 because I've got a lot of scratches. My truck is very scratched up. When I bought my truck, or it's Spencer's old truck, I didn't buy it. It's this tiny little thing. That's probably enough, actually. That'll probably be enough for both sides. I scraped up both sides of the truck when I started driving it because I'm an idiot and I would be too close to stuff and not realize, and I scraped a pole, and then there was something else I scraped up. Oh, I think I scraped up the pole in our carport, which is white. So there's white paint on it, and then I scraped up a pole over by the post office. This is, you know, you don't want me driving your truck. I don't ever drive his truck. He passed his truck down to me. I told him, he was like, go buy you a car and let's find you a car. And I was like, I said, no, I've been looking. I can't find anything. You've been looking. You can't find anything. I've always wanted your truck. You go buy what you want, because I do not like dealing with y'all, me and salesmen. It just does not work out. I don't like the pushy. I don't like the this and that and the other. I don't like any of it. I don't like spending the money. The truck was paid off. He'd had it a long time. The truck has almost 300,000 miles on it. So it's okay that I've scraped it up some. But anyway, I think this will be big enough for both sides, where I scrape both sides. Why only scrape one if you can scrape two? You know, why? And then they gave you a nice little spongy thing. So this side's real firm, and then that's just like a regular spongy feel. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so that was, again, I kind of wish I'd bought two, but we'll see how it works. $1.97, and I just went in. You can go in and see if they have price adjustments, and that was the one that they price adjusted. So it was $1.97, and they just price adjusted me 40 cents. That will go on my next order. It will just sit there till I order. So it's been like a month or two since I've ordered, because I was ordering too much, y'all. Too much. And so I had a price adjustment on this order as well. It was only like maybe 50 cents, but hey, we'll take the 40 or 50 cents, right? So $1.97, and now I've got like 40 cents. I think it was 40 cents back. So it was a little bit cheaper. Okay, the two major things I bought. Are you coming up, Fallon? Hang on, Fallon wants to come up. Okay, the two major things I bought. This was I don't usually spend a lot at Temu. I spend very little. I think this order ended up being about $50 because I ordered this cool little sound machine. Now, when we moved into this house, our neighbors, we got new neighbors, of course, right after we moved in. We loved we like all our neighbors, not trying to say we didn't love them, but these people moved in next to us with dogs. And they didn't seem to notice that the dogs barked all night long. So we had to, for the whole time we've been living here, except for the first neighbors that we had there, we've had to run a fan all the time. So now we're all used to a fan running. So then fast forward to these terrible storms we've had. Power's been out. We've been actually lucky. I think it was we only had to suffer through, I think, one night with no power. But y'all, that caused me to want to buy this, because it's you just charge it. Here's your charging cord. It comes with this one comes with a really long one, and you've got to keep up with which cord goes with what, because they don't all interchange. So this one's really long. You plug it in here. You can even use headphones with it, so if your partner doesn't want to listen to the noise. Actually, this kind of annoys me a little bit. We used it the other night. We were having a very long storm. It went on and on and on. I tend to sleep through a lot of that, but Ranger gets upset, and then Spencer's really used to the fan. I've gotten to where I can use it or not use it, but he's super used to the noise. And so I'm just going to go ahead. Here's the power button. Whoops, you have to hold it down. This one's crickets. This one's really cool. Okay, this right here is the fan, and it's got a bunch of different fan noises. So if you didn't like this fan noise in particular, you could keep punching it till you find one. There's a different one. Can you hear it? I think that's as loud as it goes. Yeah. Oh, that's as loud as it goes. Pretty loud. And then we have songs. And then we have all kinds of nature. Crickets. This would drive me crazy. This would also drive me crazy. These are all relaxing sounds to me, but that's pretty loud. But I've got it turned all the way up. But I couldn't sleep through that. That's nice. Now, down here, it's half an hour, or this, if you just push this, it stays on continuously, I think. This is why. Okay, you push this button and it changes this. So it's on half an hour. Push it again, it goes to 1 hour. Push it again, and that's continuous. And then it'll go for, turn that off because it's noisy. It'll go for however long it's charged up. So half an hour, an hour. And so I'm not sure how many hours. I think it's around 8 hours. So that would get you through the night. So I just thought this would be cool. Spencer's got one on his phone, but then, you know, if you've lost power, you don't necessarily want to use your phone power up with your fan and whatever. And I've got one on my iPad too, but same thing. If your power is completely off, you want something that's charged up. So I'm going to try to remember to keep this charged up. So we'll have it. We did use it the other night, and then I didn't set it right because we had power, but I didn't want to use the window units when the thunder was going on for hours, because you never know when lightning can come in and tear up everything. So I turned this on, but I screwed up and I had it on half an hour. I didn't even think about it. It's got to be on this continuous one right here. And so it went off. Well, I was sleeping through the whole thing, and my husband was like, well, I was awake. It's like, why didn't you just wake me up? I was awake because the fan wasn't running. I was like, oh my gosh, all you had to do is punch me and tell me, although I probably would have got mad because I never sleep. I don't sleep any, but I can sleep through a storm. Someone explain this to me. I don't know. And then it came in this nice box. So it does come nicely packaged. It does have directions. Are the directions here somewhere? Yeah, directions, nicely packaged. My box wasn't banged up or anything. So nicely packaged, directions. And then it comes with this little, you can hang it if you want to. This little, oh, Sunshine was very interested in this silicone thing. I had to take that away from her. But yeah, it is nice and heavy. You know, it's not super heavy, but it's nice weight. It's not cheap looking. That one was more expensive. That was $14.38. I thought it was well worth it to have a sound machine that does not need power, you know. You can just charge it up. Now, this thing is so cool. This is called pulse stimulation. This is, you hold this in your hand like so. Really, it's your left hand. If you're anxious, no, if you're anxious, it's your left hand, or you're trying to sleep, which is my problem. I've got this terrible insomnia going on. And then there's something else, like if you're taking a test or something, you hold it in your right hand. And so there's different things. But it has this little button right here. You turn this on, and you can see it. I think you see it flashing here. So this up here, it says sleep, and then this says 1. So it's not flashing for me, it's flashing for you because of this whatever. And then you keep turning this up. You can go all the way to 15. And then, oh yeah. Now sometimes when I'm holding it, I can't feel it. It's very weird. So I can't figure out if something's wrong with it or if there's some reason why I can't feel it. But now I can feel, whoo, that's like way too high. Yeah, I can still feel it on 7. So I feel like something's not quite connecting with this. However, so you just hold it in your hand. I've got it turned down. I can still feel it. But like last night when I was using it, I couldn't really feel it do anything, but I still went to sleep. So either it's my mind playing tricks on me, or it was actually working. I felt like I was getting sleepy, so I did feel like it was working. And then you push the M button again, and it says excited, which I don't really understand that. So it's a different thing, and then it has the 1, and then you can, you know, get it up to whatever, and then you bring it back down to 1. So 1 to 15, I think it is for that too. And that's the one that you hold at your right hand, but I can't remember if it's like for taking a test or I think trying to focus maybe. So maybe if you have ADHD, I'm pretty sure I am self-diagnosing, but I feel like I have adult ADHD. And I've only just realized this recently. I felt like there's something not quite right for a long time. It's not that it's not like I all of a sudden decided something was wrong. I felt like something was not right for quite some time. But I think menopause is making it worse. Like I think I could function okay before, and then menopause. And then as menopause is progressing, my sleep is horrible right now. And I'm even taking like ashwagandha helps, magnesium helps. I'm taking those things. Those are helping, but I can like hurry up, go to bed, you know, or not hurry, but not like rushing myself, but you know, go to bed a decent hour, get in bed by 10:30, try to relax and calm down and all this. And I can do all these things and then feel like I'm tired, and at 10:30, go to bed. And then I'm like, you know, lay there, and then I'm like wide awake, and it's midnight and 1 o'clock and I'm wide awake. And I've never been this way. I've never necessarily just slept great all the time, and I'll, you know, wax and wane. Sometimes sleep great, sometimes not. But this has been going on for a while, and it's just like I'm only getting maybe 2 good nights sleep, you know, a week out of 7 nights, 6 or 7 nights, and like 2 nights that are decent. I think that's only because I'm exhausted. And then I just go all day, and I'm very hyper, and then I go all day, and then I somehow, you know, I told my friend Melinda, I'm like, it's weird how I'm super hyper. I've got plenty of energy. You wouldn't know I had almost no sleep. I'm having to go into another room to see if I can sleep. We've never done that. We've always just slept in the same room, never had a problem. Now I'm like, I've got to get up and move. This is driving me crazy. I just can't sleep in here. I'm wide awake. Go in there. Sometimes I sleep, sometimes I don't. It just goes on and on. It's very irritating. All that to say, you hold this little part in your hand, so right here, and you just lay here. And they also said you can just put it by your ear, but I've been trying to find a way to hold it, and it has that bright light. That's kind of the bad thing, because like I like everything to be pitch black, so I put my hand under the sheet and the quilt. So just hold my hand, put it under the sheet and the quilt, and I would say within 30 minutes or less, I'm asleep, and it may be more like 20, and I'm just holding it. I don't know, y'all, but I think I've used it 3 nights in a row, and I'm giving it this. And it was $5.39. I got 2 of them. I got one for my niece. Although I feel like, because just then when I turn it on, I can feel it very strongly. And then sometimes I don't really feel it at all. And I'm wondering if something's wrong with this one. So I may open the one I got for her, see if it's working all the time. And if it is, keep that one and then order her, you know, try again, order her another one. But I'll try it out before I give it to her, because I want to make sure it's working. But I can get a refund for this one if it's not exactly the way it's supposed to be. However, I didn't really feel it last night, but I had it in my hand, and I did go to sleep pretty quickly. So there's that. It seems like it's doing something even if I can't really feel it. So I don't know. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you, and the shirt did come in this nice little bag. So a lot of times the influencers will show all the stuff coming in nice little bags, and we're like, we don't get these nice bags. But for the clothes, I did get nice bags. Also, I forgot to mention this. I think I forgot. This one had a very short cord with this thing. Sorry, I'm bouncing around. Short cord, directions, and also a very nice box and not banged up at all. It looked very nice when I got it. So, sorry, I got onto the clothes, but another nice bag with a clothing item. This is a cute little dress. I love this dress. I'm gonna try this on and show you, but it is darling. Is that not adorable? That would just be an adorable top, but it's an adorable dress. Love it. And these are little, they almost look like little almost like little daisies. Isn't that cute? And it's got this cute little ruffle, this ruffled sleeve, very cute. Again, it's this kind of slick polyester, so if you don't like that, do not buy clothes from them, because their dresses tend to be this slick, weird stuff. It doesn't bother me because I'm not wearing, like I say, like I want cotton, especially if I'm cleaning a house, because it is so hot. I want cotton, but like at church, this is very thin. So while polyester does not breathe well, this stuff is very thin, and I'm not having a problem sitting in church with this on, not at all. And the same thing would be with this shirt. I would not be sweating or anything in this shirt, not any more than I would be in anything else, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna stop this, put the dress on, show y'all the dress. Yeah, I've been through everything. Oh, the dress, let me tell you how much the dress was, $6.47. And then we'll stop this and I'll show you the dress, and then we'll be done. Okay, I'm back with the little green dress on. I've still got my little jean shorts on, but you can see it comes almost down to my knees. This is a size 4. The shirt, everything I bought is a size 4. The shirt's a size 4. This is a size 4. This fits me perfectly. Just for reference, I usually wear probably a 5 or a 7 in juniors. I wear juniors clothes. So I don't do well with petite, so I can't tell you petite size that I would wear, but like a juniors, I would say 5, 7, something like that. Anyway, I think it's darling. I really like it. Again, it's that silky kind of material, so if you don't like that kind of polyester, then stay away from their clothes. This one also kind of comes down straight, but I feel like that doesn't really bother me. I feel like you can still see I have a figure in it. Yeah, I think it's fine. And that's what it looks like, the little sleeves up close. Very cute. And this cute little neck. I love this little round neck. It's got this little strip right here. Very cute. I really like this dress.